I'm JQ.
I'm TQ. I'm TQ.
And we're the Q Brothers.
Yes, we are.
Olfactive Studio.
Yeah.
Photography themed fragrance line.
Yes.
Contemporary
photography.
From what I understand, what was his name started it? I don't know, it's okay. Anyway, she took a photograph. She got a photograph from a photographer. Yeah. Gave it to a.
She's really into photography, so she asked like a photographer that she really likes their work.
Yeah, and then gave it to a fragrance maker and just gave them free reign to say like,
to a master
what does this
perfumer,
do to you, right?
To master perfumer, and then said make something based on this photo.
With no like, she did not like.
That's my understanding.
Like nothing.
No direction, no anything. Just said match the photo.
So cool.
Super cool. Super cool. The boxes, just quickly, are like photography paper boxes. They've got the photo on there, and then there's a postcard of each photo inside the box. So you get that.
They're very 70s. Like they're slick and modern looking, but like the inspiration is all from like 70s
lens photos. Film. Yeah. So this looks like a lens up here. It has writing on there like the side of your lens.
Yeah.
It's got paper. I mean, the tape. This is like the label is like the tape of a film tape. It's just a really cool line. So I think we should spray it and go for it.
Yeah.
So this is half the line.
We're gonna do the other half in another.
Let me make sure.
So part one, Olfactive Studio. Part one.
Okay, these are not used. This is Lumiere Blanche, white light, I believe, and it is. I'm picking the lighter half of the line first, just so we can smell the second half. Oh,
it's really fresh.
It makes me so happy. So this is a fragrance that when I smelled this fragrance, I knew I had to have this line. I didn't even really care about what the rest of the line smelled like. I was like, if they make this fragrance, it's got to be a good line. I would describe it as neither particularly masculine, I mean, it's not masculine in any sort of overt way, and it's not feminine either. It's like fresh.
A dude can wear it.
Oh, yeah, I wear it.
I believe you wear it, but I'm saying
I'm normal. Yes. All right. Give me some notes, Jay.
You know, I don't know, man. I'm struggling today.
It's milky.
It's not like it's milky.
So it's worth pointing out with this one that this is the photo, and it looks like snow rising out of the water. But then you look, and there are all these people. It looks almost frosty, glacial. And then you realize that they have no clothes on. They're all in swimsuits, and it's like a mountainous dune that's on a white sand going into the water, and it's actually a tropical or at least warm weather scene.
Yeah. Well, there is there is a there's an airy, milky, refreshing, and slightly floral tip to initially, and now that I'm into it, I'm getting like very, very light wood.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say almost maybe like almost like
bamboo.
Well, I was gonna say I'm getting a little bit of a spice in there. Do you get that underneath there? It's like nutmeg or something. Yeah. There's like a little eggnog.
Yeah, for sure. And like I don't know, it's not cedar, maybe sandalwood.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean.
And bamboo, kind of like, it's kind of like the chairs that you're laying on when you're at the beach.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, I know what you mean.
Like wicker or something. You know what I mean? Like.
Let's see what they say. I didn't really look at the notes, but you're right. You're nailing it. So. Cardamom? It wasn't nutmeg.
That's
cardamom.
The spice. Okay.
Is the spice.
That's why I love it. God, it's good.
Yeah, almond milk and sandalwood.
Boom! Wow.
It's so damn good.
I love almond milk. So it's not just milky. It's nutty. You know.
But it's not
fruity at all.
I was gonna say it's not fruity. It's
foodie. I said.
Yeah. Well, I would say the cardamom gives it a fruity. There's a deliciousness to it.
It's not like one of those where you're like. Sweet.
It's not a big gourmand fragrance, I don't think, but still, they describe it as a soft enveloping fragrance. But it's amazing to me, if you say cardamom, sandalwood, and almond milk, I don't know that you would think of it as fresh as it really is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the freshness of it that blows me away.
It's done in such a light way.
Yeah. What do we have next, Jay?
Flashback?
Flashback. All right.
Well, this is citrus, bam, in your face at first. It's like grapefruit.
Yeah. Grapefruit or...
Clementine.
Yeah, orangey.
Blood orangey kind of thing.
But definitely the bitterness of the grapefruit's in there.
It's a pomelo, actually. It's a pomelo.
What else?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting through it yet.
There's a greenness to this as well. Do you agree?
Yes.
Underneath there is like grassy or
mossy or something. No, it's not mossy.
It's not mossy.
It's grassy.
It's grassy or leaves. I almost feel like it's crushed leaves of some sort. It's almost like
juices and berries and things.
And maybe a little bit of like booziness to it.
This one has a little cheminess to it, to me. Like a little of, like a new tent.
A what?
Like
you mean like tent? A little bit of like sort of that
canvasy, like when you open something canvas, like a new inner tube.
You mean like a polyester kind of?
Like a new inner tube or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like a little bike tire or something like, like...
Where would you place, okay, enough of the notes, but we'll look at it and talk about it. But what about in terms of the type of fragrance it is? It's kind of warm for a citrus. Do you agree it's not?
I think it's like for a British guy in a green wool suit.
Get specific here, Jay.
I'm serious. It's like... It feels to me weirdly, not weirdly actually, grapefruits are a winter fruit. While not heavy, it feels like...
Okay, so we're pretty grapefruit. Rhubarb is bringing some of that tanginess to it.
Yeah.
And greenness.
Well, vetiver's green
and
too.
vetiver. So, tangy and vibrant. That's how they describe it. And I think that's right. It's nice. I'm not normally a guy who wears something this tangy, but I think it's... I know, you would love this.
Yeah. I'm
going to lay them here so I can go back.
Yeah, me too.
In order.
Oh, give me one more.
What do we got?
Still Life.
Upside down, you're turning me. I've had that song in my head all morning.
You know what? You're a lucky guy. That's one of the best songs of all time.
Upside down. Woo!
Hold on. What is that?
This also has a lot of citrus in it.
Yeah, different though.
There's kind of a crisp. There's a bubbly crispy. Yeah, this is lemon or lime. I was thinking some lime.
Lime, maybe. Yeah. It's not grapefruit.
No.
This is a little like Sprite.
Did it just stop?
I don't know. No, we're good.
Okay. Sorry. We had a camera malfunction last time we tried this and it was frustrating.
It's a little gin and tonic, right? I'm getting a little bitter of the tonic, just slightly, and both the lemon limey aspect.
Yeah.
And a little spice like the gin, like almost junipery, a little bit.
Yeah. You mean this is straight up freshness? This is crispy freshness.
It's really good.
I know. It's sometimes we say things have that kind of gin and tonic thing, and it just means we mean more like it's like bubbles on a summer day and a little bit of lime and freshness. But this one is a little bit deeper in that way. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Like this one is.
This smells like literally like a gin and tonic I would make with an artisanal gin and like a fancy tonic. You know what I mean? Like it's like.
Yeah.
I'm getting something else now too.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Is it a wood? There is a slight powderiness to this we should mention.
It's starting to come out, yeah, like almost there's a underlying floral that's coming out to me.
There is a floral in there. And I'm getting some sort of like underbelly of it. That's either woody or ambery or something.
This one is Still Life, is that right?
Yeah.
Ah, you're right. So it's yuzu, which is, they have listed as Japanese lime, dark rum, and ambrox.
Ambrox. Dark rum, okay.
You can smell that. That's where the warmth is coming. Yeah, there's a booziness.
Yeah. But it's not gin, it's actually like, it's deeper than that. It's dark. It's darker.
It's sugar cane.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's wow. I like these. That's a really sexy fragrance, actually.
It is.
It is. The rum, now that I...
Well, the picture is black and white actual photos of disco balls with some confetti strewn around.
Yeah, right.
So it's like
it's a photo of photos.
It's a very like post party, but in sort of in an I don't know. To me, it has like
postmodern post party.
Yeah, exactly. It's like meta post party.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha! This is Panorama, which is green for days.
It is. This is one of the greenest scents we've ever smelled.
I would agree.
Mossy, mossy, mossy.
I'd say, yeah, mossy, grassy. I mean, I just feel like there's like...
This one is a little
I don't think it's the mossy, I would say like jungle leaves. Again, I think of it as different than moss, which I associate moss with like old world European forest. That kind of like, those like mossy, lingering sort of like...
It smells like Costa Rica that night we went through.
Yeah, this is more rainforest.
Okay, alright.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think of that as mossy smell, I think of that as like vibrant...
UK kind of wet. Okay.
Wet forest, which is different.
Scotland. Yeah, it's more tropical than like than moss. It's actually, you were saying rainforest. And I agree with you.
Yeah.
And I was saying I smell something like I smell a lot like neroli or orange blossom. It reminds me of when I lived in LA because the picture, I was saying the picture is like definitely Los Angeles. And like
it's
a super modern house,
with
like
green everywhere,
overhanging into the hills.
It's great.
But I used to live in a place where the air used to come over the ocean. I was facing west, and it came over the hill, and there was an orange blossom tree.
No, I remember.
And it used to just fill my house.
Although I would say it's very light. Like for the people who are if you don't like, this is not a floral by any means. No, I don't think this fragrance. It's green. It's spicy. I think there's spice in there. It's just, there's a spicy note to it, which I happen to know what it is. I don't remember if I said that beforehand, but it's wasabi is the spicy note,
That makes sense.
And if I look at the cheap...
I also connect LA with really good sushi in my head too, so maybe.
Yeah. And myrrh. They're talking about wasabi, cut grass, and myrrh.
I don't know if a lot of people could pick out myrrh, but from guys that grew up in an apothecary where we use myrrh like daily on our gums,
Yeah. Because it's good fighting canker sores. Little tip in the middle of the review.
I mean, I love myrrh. I love that bitter to myrrh. I think it's like such an amazing, like deep, awesome resinous bitter.
Yeah. I love this fragrance.
This is definitely the loudest of these four, I would say.
For sure.
I'd say we're down to getting into the next level.
Yeah,
so let's, in that note, let's cut it off and we'll start part 2 next, okay?
Yeah.
Right. Good job. I say props to these guys, right?
Yeah, no doubt. I'm just smelling some of the other ones as we go, but they're so good.
Let's continue.
See you.